that was pleasantly surprising,
Hello,
I guess.
everyone.
Hey,
Hello.
how you doing, sir?
Oh, hey, Bill.
Tony, where'd you go? I can't believe you got off Twitter.
Yeah, I'm taking a break.
It's been a rough week for all of your fans, including me.
No, I'm taking some time off. I'm up in I'm doing some cleanup help up in Asheville for a couple weeks, and I figured it'd be a good time to get off Twitter. You know what I mean?
You'll be back. Yeah. What do you say we get you and Ramez together? I think you guys would be good buddies.
Me and Ramez?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, if he wants to come help me clean up in Nashville, maybe he can, get a workout in and lose some pounds. Yeah, sure, we can make that happen.
Hey, he's looking good, actually. Platinum, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Always good to talk to you.
Thanks.
Platinum,
so is there anything?
Pretend like she's not happy to talk to me. Noisy Korax, what happened to your Twitter account, bro?
Oh,
Bot network.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking too loud, so they had to take some duct tape to my beak.
Be in
They shouldn't have
silence.
kicked you.
Yeah, that's what I figured had happened because usually, it's pretty loosey-goosey on the Musk X. They usually don't ban people.
Yeah, what's your deal? You think Elon's a fraud or some nonsense like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how does a guy shoot a rocket up in the air and land it on a ship? And then how does he shoot a rocket up in the air and land it inside of like something that catches it?
Physics?
Is it the most efficient way to do that? And also, I'd say that like Enron was a fraud, but not every element of Enron was fraudulent.
I mean,
Tesla made a car.
Yeah, you must have some impressive engineers that work for SpaceX,
But that doesn't mean that they're misallocating.
You guys ever built a business?
I think it's kind of irrelevant.
I mean, I'm not being rude. I'm just genuinely asking. Like, the fish rots from the head, Peter leaves. Like, Elon is the real deal.
I don't doubt that some aspects of SpaceX and Tesla are the real deal, but some aspects of it are not. And he kind of plays shell games where, like, say, the Solar City acquisition, where it was a complete insider deal that he basically bought his friends out and then added it to Tesla at the expense of Tesla shareholders.
Yeah, so what?
I don't even know what to say to that. That's all right.
I know.
So what? He committed fraud? Okay. I mean, if you want to go with that.
I mean, you've kind of committed fraud, right? Like,
How so?
I mean, you've said things that I've said that I haven't said. You report on things that...
What things?
That benefit you, but you don't benefit on all the other positive
Wait,
things.
so you're saying if someone says something that you didn't actually say, but they're making it up, that's fraud?
No. In this case, Noisy reports, whatever that means, on me in a certain way, and then doesn't report on me in another way. He puts all the negatives, and
that's his right.
He doesn't talk about any of what's happened. Oh, of course it's his right. Of course it's his right. Just like it's Elon's right to blow a rocket up in space and land it back on a ship. But
Elon didn't do that. Talented engineers did that.
Okay.
Very talented. He does hire some great people.
Okay. Musk derangement syndrome.
Don't you have like a cancer ward to like yank video games from children at right now? Why are you
What? And what is that noise? It sounds very loud.
Sorry, that was me. I sneezed.
Someone asked if they could watch us on YouTube. Yeah, it is on YouTube. It's on Corax's channel. Because I connected it to my Twitter today too. So if the Twitter feed is garbage, then yeah, you can watch it on YouTube if you go to Noise's channel.
I'm in a car and I was driving and somebody tagged me in your thing and I saw there were 6 people, so I figured I'd.
Hey, well now you're here, so we got 7.
There
Hey,
you go.
Bill,
That's right.
what was
Tweet
what was
it.
going on with your space today, or what was going on with that?
What do you mean?
Or maybe it wasn't your space, but there was like a bunch of people attacking you today on a space call.
Dude, I've got 3 million people that follow me, okay? I'm going to have a few dozen wackos. And I'm not calling any of you wackos because, Tony, I like you.
Thank you. I like you too. All right, so hold on. So Corax, Platt, Joey, did you guys know about this at all today?
I have no idea. I was busy today.
No.
Okay.
So
No,
Pulte,
no. I've been watching
Pulte,
football.
I
tell
was
me
getting
if
ready
I'm
for the
lying.
live stream.
Okay, tell me if I'm lying, but I don't think I am. But I think it was Famous Variety opened a space and Pulte was in there, and like a couple of like Bed Bath people came in and started attacking Bill like all at once.
Really?
Like coordinated. Yeah, and they were like, and they were people that I think have typically in the past been supportive of him, but it's just seemed like a bunch of
Not
people were
really.
going after him today.
Not
I get.
really.
Am I wrong about this or?
Yeah, not really. You know, I mean,
Okay.
you know, you're gonna get wackos in any group. You know?
Well, I mean, is it
But they weren't
necessary
like
that they're
random people. They
wackos
were
if they
Bed Bath
disagree?
people.
what does that
What
sound?
does that sound?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
some sort of feedback.
I thought it
from
was you,
someone's end.
Pulte. That's why I'm like, what is
No,
that
I don't
noise?
think that's me, darling.
Yeah, there's some sort of feedback. I heard it earlier, but
Yeah, I've been hearing it too.
Oh,
so hey, we got actually a question for you while you're here, Pulte. Are you planning on live streaming the next event?
I don't know. We'll see.
oh, you should. They're
We've
very
already got
enjoyable.
200 people before I even brought it out to the 1,000. I mean, you guys can spread this misinformation. It's kind of like the Kamala and Trump campaigns, you know, where it's like, no, your rally doesn't have anybody. You know, you don't have anybody. It's like,
I really
we
don't
do.
care who's there. I find it
To me, the
entertaining to
problem
watch if it was just you on a fucking helicopter ride, just going over Florida, and you did the whole stream from the helicopter.
The best. I mean, we'll see what we do. We got some things.
We're all
planned.
very
Listen,
big.
I like
You
the
guys
helicopter.
love it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of theatrics, so I like the helicopter. So
Yeah,
don't
we
listen
like
to
the
them.
live streams very much. So we all appreciate it.
By
very
the way,
much.
I did a
I think it
poll.
is your audio,
I did a-
Tony Don.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, Financial Kabuki is my favorite.
Yeah, there's-
I think it is
Kept
your
track of
audio.
where to go.
Yeah, Tony.
It's not mine. Tony. It's probably Tony's. You know, Tony's.
Yeah, I
you know,
fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the guy names himself a donut. So
Come on, you said you like me.
I do like you, but it doesn't mean that you have a good audio.
Who doesn't like donuts?
Listen, this isn't my home setup. Like I said, I'm in Asheville. I flew out here yesterday,
it's
so
weird
Okay, well,
because
Not my
it's the
computer.
damn thing.
Yeah, it's weird because it comes in towards the end. Like it's like I don't know what could be causing it, so we'll just work around it. It's a live stream. Who cares?
yeah. Sorry, guys.
Who cares? You know, who cares? Who cares? You know, it's not like Amy's here, and we all have to be on our best behavior.
Amy is here in the comments.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Mrs. Jamali.
Ugh, don't say that.
Okay, could we all admit though that we would go to her wedding?
No,
No.
We wouldn't.
no.
I'll pass. Is it open bar?
I still wouldn't.
I mean, I've got an open
food.
bar. It's called my refrigerator.
Have you been to an open bar tonight, Bill?
I wish. Are you kidding me? It's been a long night.
That's a Saturday. Can't be that long.
Yeah, well, it's a long night.
Wait, did you go to the Taylor Swift concert? Is that real?
I did. I
Oh,
did.
how was
Two
it?
other couples. It's good.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, it was
Nice.
fine, but my wife loves Taylor.
Was Travis
so-
there?
And I love Taylor too. I don't think he was. I was right next to her father, though. He's the best investment banker that nobody knows.
And Adam Aaron is friends with him too, from AMC.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember he posted a picture with her parents, and then he had the like concert movies in AMC after.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hmm. Yeah, It's definitely your Asheville service.
Okay, I have an excuse this time. Everyone donate if you can, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Are you
Donate
to
using
the-
a Starlink up there or down there or wherever?
Yeah.
So what is
yeah.
Amy saying? Because I know she can't keep her mouth shut.
I don't know, Bill. Can't help you there.
Yeah, I usually don't look at the chat. I'm usually more concerned with the guests and having a conversation.
Well, I'll always have respect for you, Noisy, or Corax Noisy, or whatever your name is, because you donated to the Down Syndrome Foundation. So,
Yeah, I try and help when I can.
And you're not like those scumbags on Twitter that try to get credit for everything they do.
Yeah, he didn't even tell anybody. I had to ask him if he actually donated for. He didn't even tell me. I'm like, did you donate? And he was like, yeah, $1,000, whatever. But he didn't tell anyone else and didn't really even tell anyone about it, as far as I know. But yeah.
Well, I respect that.
And I appreciated the conversation, even though, my questions got ignored in the chat, but that's okay. I expected them to.
Okay, what are your questions? Let's go ahead.
I forget. I was just trying to, talk along with whatever the conversation was. I can't even remember at this point.
It's been a couple months.
Okay, well, if you think I've dodged you, then.
Oh, not at all. No, not at all. I could just ask you, in a DM if I really had a question. But whatever you guys were talking about.
How could I ever ignore you?
I don't know. But whatever you guys were talking about, it was just in relation to that.
So, hey, Pulte, while we got you here, one of the topics we were going to talk about was the whole PP investigation thing. Do you know anything about that? Because he put that post out and then he pulled it pretty quick. And you were even promoting it, so I didn't know if you had any sort of inside scoop.
No, we'll see what happens. But he's got a lot of wealthy people who support what he's doing, not just Ramez. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get to the bottom of.
Do you know what sort of legal things he was talking about? Because he wasn't very descriptive on that. He said his lawyers told him he had to back out or something like that.
No, I think that he's probably raised some money and he probably needs to just get his shit together before he does it. But that's what I surmised from him.
I mean, that kind of happens with people that, do the YouTube stuff. You're just kind of used to doing it on the fly. And so you just need to take a step back, I guess.
I don't know. I found the whole thing very interesting. Like, I told myself I was going to leave this stuff alone, when I did my trip. And then I see that tweet roll through and I'm like, what is the angle here? Is the angle to just intimidate people who criticize people's opinions on stocks? Or is it we're only going to go after people who we think are connected to some nefarious, syndicate of shield? I don't understand it.
I don't know. I've been trying to get them to explore their legal rights for a long time, as you know. I mean, I said they should have gotten lawyered up a long time ago, and that was kind of ignored.
Same.
Yeah.
Bill,
and then MJL tried to come in, and he got told basically too late, so sad.
Well, then Pulte gave Michael $10K, right? For the same reason, to find out his legal rights, and who knows where that went. But
well, there's only so much I can do.
Right.
I can say these things and whatnot, and I can give money, but everybody tries to find a way to blame me, and it's kind of funny,
Well, I don't think Platinum's blaming you. She's just saying,
no,
not
gave them the
Platinum,
opportunity.
Amy blames me for everything under the sun, and so
I don't think
do
she
a lot of
blames
the
you for
people
everything.
and so does the people that Vinegar was alluding to. It's like people want a scapegoat, right? It's like it removes accountability. It removes
but Bill, don't you think
removes anything? People are like, oh, let's just blame Pulte. He's just a terrible person, and let's just demonize the shit out of him.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I blame
PP's
PP.
doing?
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
Platt.
Yeah, no, go
don't
ahead.
you think that's what he's doing by trying to rally money together to go after people who say things that he doesn't agree with? It goes against.
No, I don't think that's what he's doing.
Okay.
Well, that's what it sounded like.
It kind of
an awful
comes
lot
off that way.
Slap.
I'm sorry?
So it sounds an awful lot like Slap to me.
Yeah. A little bit.
What's
I mean, it
slap?
just sounds like he's trying to
Strategic
intimidate
Strategic
people
law
from
against-
It's
talking.
public
against-
participation.
Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke, Joey.
Yeah.
Or hey, Tony, maybe you can give me some of those Coke shares you have.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I got tons to give out.
I've actually got quite a few now that I think about it.
Anyway, I think flabbergasted is the word. I'm like, what's the legal argument here to, because it seems to me like what PP's doing is like an intimidation tactic or like a failed intimidation tactic, or I don't know, or like veiled threat. I don't know, but it's like, it's to criticize people who think they're going to get rich holding dead equity in something and, joking around about all the nonsense that goes on around it. And then to be like, oh, well, now we're going to go after these people. They're definitely connected to something nefarious. And it's, I don't know. It just seems all disingenuous or a way to rile up people.
It sounds
what I mean?
a lot like when we were talking about John, how all of his arguments, he makes a lot of accusations, but he doesn't have a lot of facts to back up those accusations.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know. So I just figured maybe Bill had his own thoughts on it because, it seemed like he retweeted it and was kind of, seemed to at least be in support of doing that. So I don't know. I was just curious what your thoughts are, Bill. We don't agree on everything, Bill. I've criticized you in the past, but I feel like I've had a mutual, at least understanding or level of respect with you where it's like, hey, if we disagree on things, we can at least talk about them. So, if you're willing to talk about it, cool. If not, no one's making you do anything. But
Yeah, you mean you don't think
I just
that
thought
I'm
maybe
double
you'd have
incarnate?
No, I absolutely don't think that. But if PP says or someone says something, right, and then you seem to support it or at least back it up in some way, that's why I'm just curious, what your thoughts are on it, because it seems like you have an opinion in some, in some
Yeah,
facet
no,
on
I
it.
think
So
it's
that's all.
great. It needs to be more citizens, have the resources to explore things. And in many cases, you could say PP's been wrong, but in many cases, you could say that people say a lot of shit about the guy that's just factually false. They call him a criminal and all these other things. I mean, you could call him an idiot. You could call him whatever you want. You could call him a promoter. You could call him anything. But, there's a lot of people that think that just because they have names, and I'm not saying that you have an anonymous name with Vinegar Donut, but I think people think that I think people think because they can, hide under these names that they're therefore invincible. And, I think I've shown that just because you use a fake name doesn't mean that you're invincible.
Yeah, but like if, whether you have a fake name or a real name, you're legally protected to call PP an idiot or, whatever. It's, part of the First
You're
Amendment.
actually
You know what I mean?
You're actually not protected to call people criminals, without some basis.
Oh, I didn't say that, but it's like calling him an idiot. Yeah.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying is that, people are calling this guy criminal and, they're making him out to be the worst thing in the entire world. And, you got to be super careful. Noisy Corex doesn't like it, but I've become, well versed in some of these laws, and you really got to understand what you're doing when you use speech.
Well, it depends on how specific you are about calling someone a criminal, because if it's a specific act that you don't have evidence for, but if you think that their activity based on what they're doing,
you defend
like say,
people all the time
PP has bought and sold Bed Bath & Beyond while he's pumping it. He's admitted to it and deleted the post afterwards. There are people that say that, based on that, you could maybe say that maybe he pumped and dumped it. I'm not going to say that because I don't have the evidence for that, but that may be where people are getting the criminal idea, and they're entitled to that opinion. It's still protected speech. If they call him a criminal, they're not saying that he did a specific act. Like some of these AMC people in Project Popcorn say that a bunch of the AMC promoters pumped. It could be possible, but they haven't provided any evidence. They're free to make those statements, and they're protected to make those statements so long as it doesn't cross that line of actually saying that they did it. You can say it's possible they did it. That's still protected.
Oh, now your audio sucks. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe like unplug your microphone and plug it back in, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Like, PP and crew have a big problem with me, and what do? I post
I don't think they're really do.
documents, right, and interpret various things differently than what they interpret it. But the funny thing is, reality so far has shown that what I'm saying is correct.
You got $10 from the Freeman Project wanting to know if Pulte has got another excellent helicopter entrance planned for December. Also,
We'll
PP
see.
is drifter.
I mean, did you know, Noisy Corex? I don't know if you know this because you're so busy planning how to streak at my events, but did you know that I fly these helicopters myself? Did you know that?
You had mentioned that.
Didn't you have your own helicopter business? Isn't that true?
I did. That's true. Which is so funny because these people, they say, "Oh, you just go around the airport." It's like, I'd love to see like this Ross Brown guy. He's a total loser, in my opinion. The guy's a total loser.
You're
It's
not
like,
allowed to say that. That's illegal.
No, that is actually that is actually protected speech. Okay.
Oh, okay, got it.
If you ever
In
want
my
to talk
opinion, it's a
about it, I'd be
failsafe.
happy. No, it's not only in my opinion. Amy's an idiot. That's why she says.
Oh, hey, Pulte.
In my opinion, absolutes are for idiots, and she uses absolutes all the time.
Well, she just joined, so.
Yep.
Yeah. You can hash it out maybe with each other.
What's up, Amy?
What's up, Vinny?
Welcome to Bill Pulte. This is your life.
What a terrible life. What do you got to say, Bill?
Amy used to like me, She used to.
No, I didn't. I never liked
send me
you.
on Discord.
And tonight is the perfect night for you to come at me, Bill. So let's go. Let's go. What you got?
Come on, Bill.
I'll have a soundboard to fill up dead air, so you guys are gonna have to figure something out.
Just tell
Yeah,
her
you're gonna get real quiet now, aren't you?
what you want to say. Let it all out.
I'm right here.
Tony Dong and his.
You talk a big fucking talk when I'm not here. So here I am.
I got another $2 from Freeman Project. Hey, Pulte, why did you take PPP loans during COVID? And I assume the follow-up would be...
I already answered that.
Yeah, he answered that in the live stream.
Yeah, that is true.
Bill Pulte
well, I've got to throw it out there because I got
again.
paid $2. So if you want to rehash it, go right ahead.
And I would do it again and again and again and again.
Absolutely. Bill will take from small business owners. He'll take from anybody. Poor investors on the internet. He'll take it from anybody. What's the matter, Bill? Cat got your tongue?
Nah, I ain't engaging with it anymore.
Because you're a pussy. That's
okay.
why.
So you only talk about her when she's not here?
Yeah.
I'll talk about her, but I'm not engaged with it.
Of course he's not.
It's a mess.
I mean, Bill, if she's,
the mess that you made.
You kept bringing her up, and now she's here, so I feel like air it out.
And next we have Doug.
I will never talk on any.
I wish.
That'd be great.
Just kidding.
That'd be
I'm
great.
Totally. Just
I would definitely.
He'll never talk to you.
He'll
never talk to you.
He's legitimate.
There's not anyone on this planet who has a lower opinion of you than Doug Sifu.
So we had some other topics planned here. So
wow.
I believe Platinum. There was the Bye Bye Baby stores closing up shop or something.
Oh yeah. Well, so they've been getting evicted since April, anyways. Some of us, have been tracking things, but I guess this was a big surprise for other people. But yeah, not really a surprise. So.
Yeah. I like it just seems like this is more confirmation that some of these assets at the very least were not as valuable as they were imagined to be pre-bankruptcy is generally the vibe here, because if the Bye Bye Baby stores are closing up, the idea that they could stand on their own as their own entity if they were spun out of the bankruptcy doesn't seem very likely.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they did get good locations, allegedly, that's what they said. They got 11 locations and
Oh, so 11 stores. Okay, that was going to be my next question.
right, yeah, and definitely evicted from a bunch of them and are choosing to close them all. What is it,
Okay.
by the end of the year, or?
I don't have the press release right here handy. Do you happen to have a Platinum?
I don't. I know that they were starting discounts on October 18th, so yesterday on items there, but yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, they were a supplier. Dream on Me was a supplier for Bye Bye Baby before they went into bankruptcy. So, I figured it would be easy enough for them to take the stores and fill them up and be successful. But
and it wasn't like they had a bunch of locations to manage or anything like that. Didn't need a big supply network or anything.
Yeah, but I guess it just didn't work out. It's clearly like retail is not easy right now, right? So
well, I mean, we mentioned it before in previous streams that it definitely feels like we're heading into a recession. So a lot of these retail chains, even the good ones, are starting to feel the heat. You either are doing good or enough to stay afloat, or you're going away.
Right.
Hey, Koizi, what do you think of Trump?
I usually don't get into politics on this live stream. It's about finance, and I like to keep it that way because, my audience is for Trump, my audience is for Kamala, and I'd like to keep both of them personally.
Save where they intersect, and I'd like to take this moment to tell anyone who bought DJT, I told you so.
I think we had told people so about.
To be clear, I see Amy complaining in the chat that I'm not talking about her. It's because there's more.
You had a lot to say about me before I came in.
I don't know how to
What's the matter?
this, but
you mentioned me at least 7 times before I came in here.
Here's the deal.
No, here's the deal.
Can I finish my sentence?
No, absolutely not, because I don't give a fuck what you have to say. You're a massive pussy.
Yeah, big time.
You are.
Doug Seifer, you guys scare me. You guys scare me.
You don't scare me.
No, you guys scare me. You scare me.
I know I do.
Everybody
in the chat, everybody here heard you say my name at least 7 times. You summoned me here, so here I am. Say what you want to say to me.
The complaint that you said in the chat, by the way, is suddenly doesn't have much to say, does he?
Because you have to understand, there's more of a pain in the ass to deal with this person. Like with Noisy Korak,
you can't stop talking about
you had
me.
I'll agree with that. You had all the words to say when she wasn't here. And she's here, you can now have a discussion about what you don't like about her.
You talk about me,
and you don't want to have that engagement.
Day.
I know you guys are friends with this person, so you have to get their back in front of them.
You talk about me every single day.
I would say this if she wasn't here.
Noisy Koraks and Platinum. I feel like I can honestly deal with you guys in an honest way. Like, in other words, like, even though you, like, in my opinion, only report the negative stuff about me, Noisy Koraks, if you even call it report, I feel like I can at least have a conversation with you. But the venom, the hatred that the other person has.
Well, I mean, when you promote someone who has threatened her family, I would think I would have a lot of bad things to say about you too.
You have a child. If one of these people, threatens your child, I would say the same thing to them that I say to you, the same thing to them that I say to Ramez, the same thing to anyone who threatens a child. You promote it. You push it. Justify
I don't know
that.
what's going on with you. And
Justify that. What does your wife think about how you treat women and children on the internet?
You say that, yet you made a tweet saying Ramiz is in Houston at the time when he was actually in Houston verifiably as pursuant to his harassing Amy. So really, what is the answer there, Bill?
Does your wife know what you do to women and children on the internet, Bill? Does she know? As a mother, does she know that you promote someone who threatened my children? Does she know that you're leading that up? That you promote it too?
Oh, you have another super chat to read.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and read that one, Platinum?
Canadian dollars. Pulte,
Fake loony dollars.
if you backed anybody else other than vaping unemployed grifter PP, you might have achieved your goal of getting back on the PHM board by now. Hey, thanks for the 5.
Yeah.
So you can't answer that question honestly, right?
I'm
Bill?
glad I could help you guys raise some money here. you know?
Does she know? Does your wife
500,
know?
right?
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah, I mean,
500.
Maybe Noisy Corax would buy me a Subway when I'm in Kansas next year.
Ah,
wherever
yeah.
the hell
See,
they are.
$5
you can't
footlongs may not
answer
be a
real
thing, but,
questions. You'll deflect them just like
Amy,
you
I don't
always
think
do.
you're a serious person, okay?
I'm
You don't treat
absolutely
me
a
with
serious
respect.
person.
No,
You're not a serious person because you can't answer
I
for
deal
the
with
shit that you
Platinum
do.
Sparkles.
You
Platinum
can't answer
Sparkles
for the
is a
things that you
serious person.
participate in, the things that you that you foster, and the things that you push people to do. You can't answer for them. You've never been held accountable for anything in your life. Now you're being held accountable for it, and you don't know what to do,
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
nonsense.
squirming.
You don't even know.
Is there
you
a little
don't even know
piss
my
dripping down your leg
grandfather,
right
okay?
now?
Do you know
Because that's
how
what I hear.
tough my grandfather was? Do you know how tough he was?
I know that your grandfather
this
called you
sounds
a
a lot
spoiled
here,
brat.
Amy, if
Oh,
I
he
could
did?
borrow some time here
Really?
right now. It sounds a lot like what Bam does with his medals thing, where he
That's
brings up
so
his
funny.
dad's World War II medals. Like,
Yeah.
I get that your grandfather was a great person, not going to deny that, but
Oh, thank you.
eventually you
Thank
have
you
to
for
stand on your
admitting
own
that.
2 feet.
Thank you for conceding that.
And you're trying to ride his legacy all the way to the money where he left it, not for you.
Oh yeah.
So again, let me ask:
who is the
does
only
your
one in his
wife,
will, Amy?
the mother of your
Amy, who
child,
is the
does
only
she
one in
know
his
how
will?
you conduct yourself
Amy,
on the
who is
internet?
the only one in his will?
Does she know how you
Does that
conduct
not fit
yourself
with
on the
your
internet?
narrative?
Does she know
Does
how
that
you
not fit
conduct
with your
yourself on the
narrative?
internet?
Does this now why show you why I don't think you're a legitimate person at all?
Hey,
At all?
here's a legitimate question: does your wife know how you conduct yourself on the internet? How you threaten women and children? Does she know? Do the lawyers in the defamation case against you know that you defame and harass multiple people on the internet? Do they
Noisy,
know?
I hope now you can see why I can't even deal with this person.
Oh, there's another super chat, Noisy.
These are all
I'm sorry.
questions everybody
Platinum, you're
wants to
really
know,
great at
Bill.
reading these. Why don't you go ahead and read this one?
Sure, another $5 Canadian from the Freeman Project. Pulte, I'm rich too, but unlike you, I don't need to pay baggies on Twitter to be friends.
Yeah,
Also,
allegedly.
why are you so obsessed with only the young? Hashtag not like us.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'm just reading what they wrote.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm not rich, and I don't need
I'm
to
here
pay any
helping
on the
Noisy.
internet
I'm
to
helping
harass
Noisy buy
other
some
people. You're not
Subway,
helping
you know?
anybody, Bill. Noisy's never asked you for help. He doesn't want your help. You barge into people's spaces and or live streams and say, "Oh, we only had 6 people listening, so I thought I would come to help." Nobody asked you for your help. Nobody wants your help. Nobody even wants you around. But you push yourself into it.
I mean, we could lie about things and
Congratulations.
pretend like people are, not holding stocks that are zero, and I'm sure we get way more viewers, but we just choose to not do that. We choose to talk about what's actually going on, and maybe that'll get less likes.
Congratulate yourself for it, right? Like give yourself credit for it. Nobody asks you here. You just show up to cause divisive and bullshit to spread across Twitter. You're the whole reason why that community is fighting. You're a bad person, dude. Period. Full stop. You're a terrible fucking person who tries to pay people $1,000 for retweeting your notifications so that you can not feel like a bad person.
And there he goes.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to ruin your evening, Amy.
It's not you.
Anyway, so where were we? I think we were on the Ethan thing. Yes, that was correct. You can stick around, Amy, if you want to, but I know you got real life issues to take care of. So if
the internet doesn't work so hot inside the hospital here, so I gotta go back in.
Okay.
We love you,
Bye,
girl.
Amy. Thanks for coming by. I hope everything is okay.
Have 5 minutes? Sure. I can definitely squeeze that in before we end this. What's up, Amy?
Hey there. Good thing you're still on. I just got home. I just wanted to since Bill thinks he can sue me and acting like I defamed him, I just wanted to. Can I share my screen without turning my camera on? Because I look like a hot.
Yeah, you should be able to
Yeah,
screen share
absolutely.
without turning it on.
Okay.
1 second. Let me switch to the screen share version, and then I can pull up the screen share as soon as you give it to me.
So why isn't? Ugh, it's saying it's unable to share the screen. Why? I just wanted. I've sent you this video. I wanted to play the video of Bill talking to Ramez about being in Houston. But for some reason, I am not able to share. Do I just do entire screen and it'll just?
I think that should do it, and it should play the audio with it.
Okay. Because it's not a Chrome tab. It's just my video. So let me see if I can do that. Does that work?
Let me see if I got it. I'm not getting it on here. Let me see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure.
You in our chat. Like I would like to play that video just simply for.
Do you wanna,
in the
like send it on Discord or something?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Corey Noisy has it.
yeah, I just got to find where I downloaded it to.
Or it's in our.
Yeah.
I don't know if the video.
Do you know which file it was from the drive? What day you posted it?
Did I put it? I didn't. Did I put it on the drive? Here, I can show you. Hold on. Let me check the drive. It would have been.
Otherwise, I'll check and see if it's in my Oscar folder. So I'm pretty sure.
I know. I think this is the one I sent you in our DM. Why can't I? So it didn't show up there to show my whole screen?
Yeah, I found it. 1 sec.
Okay.
Oh, 1 sec here. I found it. I'll put, and you can tell me if this is the wrong one, but I'm pretty sure it's the right one. Share this tab.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I see it.
Your Wi-Fi sounds better, Amy.
Oh, yeah. I just got home.
Ramez, you jackass! What are you doing here?
That's the real man.
Got him. Got him.
How you
Hey,
doing,
guys.
Bill?
I'm wonderful. How was your trip to Houston? Good?
It was good. I mean, I'm almost on the third base. You know, it'd probably give me another 2 weeks.
All right. Well, you let me know when you're there again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just in love with that woman for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just addicted to abuse, I guess.
Oh God! How about how she pets herself the whole time she's on screen? It's very discomforting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? She touches her hair all the time. It's
Yeah.
there's something psychopathic going on there.
Yeah.
Is there a
absolutely.
backstory to this, or
I guess while we're on the point of defamation.
Right.
what am I missing?
Is there a backstory to why you're stalking her, or?
I'll let Ramez comment. I don't want to get involved in his love life.
Yeah, because you don't want to get any blowback because you're already halfway to getting harassment charges that are criminal little stick.
I mean, listen, I'm pretty open about my love life, right?
Why
I mean, I'm in love with
why have the balls to get in trouble yourself, Pulte, when you can have Ramiz fall on the sword for you? Because he's stupid like that.
a woman.
I know you are. Well, keep me posted. Let me know how it goes.
I will.
New 8K's out.
So you can fast forward a little bit to maybe like the 3 minute and 42 second, unless you want to hear him talk about how people are ungrateful for the money he spends at the events.
3
Because
minutes.
that's what he's going to talk about now.
3 minute 40, you said?
3 minute and 42 seconds around there.
I was going to Middle East and coming back December 15th, but I changed my plan. Totally forgot
Yeah.
about the event, so I changed my plans. I'm coming back on the 2nd of
Go
December.
back a little bit.
Oh,
So I can
thank
be
you.
at the event. Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe it's like
Yeah, we'll go through it.
So where?
maybe like the 3 minute and 40 seconds. And just like it's around there. It's before he talks about being in the Middle East.
Okay, so we'll pull it back to 3.
Everything is good. I've been traveling a lot. So I mean, that was it. I was actually going
Just
to
to
make.
Houston or somewhere else?
Another
I
mention of
mean, my
Houston.
first.
And
Look,
Roman
I love
here.
how he like that wasn't even the
Nope.
discussion going on, and he prods for it
Brings
again.
it back. Correct.
That sounds pretty definitive as to who's instigating this.
And there's another mention of it around like the 4 minute and 14-second time. Like, so basically my point here is this is what I was talking to saying to him is that he is fostering this, he is pushing this, he's pushing Ramez to continue doing this.
Just like
Ramez
he did with
talking
Michael,
about
Doug.
Ramez talking about third base, Ramez talking about keeping me in his basement, posting memed like videos of like some wedding, and they keep talking about, I mean, Ramez says around the 4 minute 14 second, like abuse them more and they love you and they'll love you. So it's this entire environment, right, that he fosters and pushes, just like you said when he replied to that tweet that said Ramez is in Houston. It's just a continual push, and he will talk about me every single day, and he'll continue to push this narrative against me, and more people will jump on, and more people will jump on to where someone comes up in a space last night, or he comes on here and calls me Miss Jamali, and like, and this person has, like, to even speak about me in any sexual manner from a person who has threatened me and my children, who talks about things being in my mouth. Like, these are vile things that these people are saying, and he thinks it's just hilarious, and he continues to push this. And
I'd agree with
this
that
is
100%.
this is not defamatory statements that I'm making about Bill Pulte. You can hear it from himself. And that was why I wanted to come on and show this space. I have an entire folder. There are a couple people who have entire folders of this same type of stuff, this same type of behavior. And for him to try to say he's going to sue me for defamation after the things that he has done to me, like, and is just it's a bridge too far. So I just wanted to play this video, and we could have an entire show of the things that I have that shows that this is the same thing he does, pushes other people to do awful things to people. And that's really all I wanted to say.
And that's really kind of how Bill operates, is he tries to push other people to do it so that way he can pretend, oh, I'm not doing it, I'm not instigating it, but he's so fucking stupid about how he does it. It's so obvious it all traces back to him.
Yes, and on the other video, you'll hear him talk about Kai's and the Texas situation. You'll hear like he's not very good at covering
the 4
his
minute,
tracks.
10 minute, or the 4 hour, 10 minute.
No, that's he'll just there's more talk about me, of course, in every space, like any space that he's in, he'll talk about me. So and it's just a continual push to make me their enemy, their boogeyman, even though I had nothing to do with BBBY. I never owned it, I never shorted it, I never touched BBBY, like nothing. But they need an enemy to congregate around, and he will make me that enemy, and he will do it by repeating the same things over and over again, pushing people to do the things that you're seeing here, things that I have videos of. He rapped about me in a D Squad space yesterday, talking about me like marrying Ramez and wedding cakes and some other bullshit, like.
Or that tweet that I was sent earlier where he basically had you and me both in the post, because he loves playing this game where he'll try and play these undercut tactics like he was doing during the whole live stream when talking to me, where he'll say like, oh, I respect you, Platinum, or I respect you, Noisy, and then immediately undercut you.
Right. But he'll call you the wrong name. He'll say, something.
It's all passive aggressive
he does it to
because he doesn't
Platinum
have any
every
balls.
time. He'll say, oh, I like Platinum, even though blah, blah, blah. Like, he'll say something completely derogatory and misogynistic to her, covered by but I can have a conversation with her, whatever the fuck he was saying here earlier. But
And he's mad, and he'll keep attacking us because we don't jerk off his ego. We call him for what
Right.
exactly he is.
Yeah. So yeah, it has gone way too far, and to talk about me in this manner, right? Like that you just saw on the screen. And there's plenty of these. I can show you a million videos, not a million, but I mean, good.
Yeah.
I've got a lot. In any sexual manner, to call me Miss Jamali when this person has threatened me and my children, they're trying to spin it away, the awful things that Ramez has said about me, by saying that he loves
Right,
me
like what we talked
and that
about last
we're
week
getting married. Right.
when Ramiz apologized for everything but any of the stuff that he did about you and your children. And
and it's just a way, like it's kind of terroristic in a way that they want me to live in fear, like Ramez saying that he has tapped my phone, that there are he had video cameras installed. Obviously not true, but it's just something to put in my brain to make me scared, right? To make me look around look around when I'm picking up my children for somebody who may kidnap them, or to look around at cars that I don't know. Like, it's just their way of psychologically like fucking with me. And like, it's just time to call it what it is. And
100%.
That's it. Like, and Eileen kept trying to call me a victim last night. And let me tell you, I'm nobody's victim. I can protect myself, and I'm going to leave it at that. But it's happening, and that it's for me, I'm like, call it what it is, because this dancing around philanthropy and he's a good person because he gives away money and blah blah blah.
Well, it's exactly the thing that we were talking about.
What it is.
Well, it's exactly
it's
like what we were
it's
talking
stochastic
about.
terror. Period. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, and it's like what we were
terror.
talking about at the beginning with like Andrew Tate, where like he does all these despicable things, exploiting people leaving a war zone, refugees, and exploiting them for sexual labor and things like that, and then tries to spin off, oh, look at all this good charity work and stuff I do. Pulte is just the pussy whipped version of that.
And so you can make threats to sue me, and this all will come with that, and I will get the chats of them coordinating to do these things to me. I will absolutely ask for those things in discovery. I will absolutely present multiple screenshots and space calls and YouTube videos of the things that they have said about me and continue to say about me at his behest. So I'm done taking shit from Bill, and I'm done with the litigious threats. Like, if you want to take this to court and you want to put all this out in there, I'm happy. Like, let's start a docket. Let's get this going so that I can release all of this, because I will. And I will get their chats, because that's how discovery works, right? Like, if you're going to accuse me of that, then I get discovery too.
And I also like I wanted you to come on because he was saying stuff, but also part of it was I knew, like, he can't shut up. He must do something. And so I was more than happy to have him on, let him run his mouth, dig that hole fucking deeper, because he can't help himself. He has to be the center of attention. And the minute his mouth starts running, he starts doing something fucking stupid.
Oh, he shut up real quick when she got on.
I know. Funny that.
That was wild. He was like quiet for 10 seconds straight.
Dead silence. You could hear crickets.
I was like, come on, man. That was nuts.
Well, it's a good question. Does your wife know that you like harass and talk about women like this online and their children?
I would say possibly, because isn't her profile protected?
Yeah, but who knows why it is, right? Like, I would say, like, in my opinion, probably she doesn't know, right? Like, I would assume, like, if he has so much time to spend online, like, maybe she doesn't. I don't know.
Oh, God bless you. Yeah. But yeah, I'm done being quiet about it. I'm done. Like, I try to stick to, like, you say something silly, like, I'll repost it and stick to the facts. But I'm not, like, this is too far. And, like, I'm dealing with some stuff and some real life stuff that makes me realize that it's hard to even say, but yeah, I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you sharing that with us, Amy. I like we had people in the chat saying that they were not aware of this situation. And I think there's not a lot of people who are like us, who are like as stuck in on the situation on a day-to-day basis. And there's a lot of people that just don't realize how disgusting and vile third base Billy actually is. But it's getting around pretty quick.
Yeah, and like the worst part about it, I guess, from my perspective too, is like, at least with Ramez, he's such like, there's such cowards about it. Like the absolute lowest form. Like he will say these things about Amy like publicly and just put it all out there. And then the second I start ripping into him, or some like
Disappears.
guys will say
Blocks you.
something to him, right? He blocks them or like dismisses the whole thing. It's like, no, he only wants to, you know, like say these things to Amy because, you know, either Amy's not saying them back, or he's like, oh, I can just attack a woman or whatever. And it's like, no, I rip him for all the
I
shit
think
that he
it's
does.
probably the second one.
Right. Like there's stuff I could show you, but it probably would get you. It's probably not good for YouTube, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know, all these, you know, like threats he made to me. And then finally it's like, all right, man, let's meet up then and deal with it. And like, I was kind of just fucking around with him, but I was like, if he wanted to do it, he could do it. And he made all these plans to come out to where I live. And then he sent me all these apology messages crying like, oh, I feel bad. I don't want to do this and all this stuff. Like, and it's like, it's stupid internet stuff, right? It's just like talking back and forth, but he's taking it to the extreme when it comes to like, you know, women or someone he thinks he can get the best of physically. But, you know, when it's,
well, it's the same thing that Bam
when
did
it's time
to me
to show
and
up
other
where I
people.
am, right? All of a sudden he doesn't want to do it, and he's wanting to apologize and everything else. So he's just like a big fat pussy. That's just what he is. He's a coward, and he's doing this to Amy because, you know, he thinks he can just, you know, scare her off. So yeah, he's just Ramez Jamali is just a big sad man, big fat boy, and he's giant pussy.
He did post. Ramez did post that he made me delete my account. That's actually not why I deactivated. I have things going on, but Sonny, I sent you a.
Yeah. I have this
on
one,
Discord,
but let me re-download it so it doesn't.
But yeah, it had nothing to do with Pulte or Ramez or any of the things that people are saying to me. That has nothing to do with anything.
And
like,
you have
that's
no
not why I
obligation to
deactivated.
explain it. Yeah.
Correct.
All over like fucking stocks too. All over just like opinions.
Stocks that don't even exist.
Stupid, stocks that don't
that
exist,
aren't
and then
even
telling
real.
people they don't exist, and then it's like, oh yeah, well I'm gonna come after you in real life. It's fucking insane. Like,
Yeah,
like these
like
people
this.
don't deserve the MOS they think they're gonna get. They deserve to lose. Okay, maybe I won't say that, but people like Teddy Jamali, Ramez Jamali deserve to lose it all. And people who act like this, because it's fucking insane. They've completely lost the plot at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me play a little catch-up game here because we do have some super chats. 5 loonies. The League of Vile Baggies, led by Pulte, members including Crying Michael, Vape Ape, PP Grift, Rapey Ramiz, Chad Mojo, and a few more baggies I forget.
Come on, Eileen.
Nice. Imagine being crushed under Ramiz's fat gut. Well, he'd have to waddle his way out here first.
God, he's so fat, so gross.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
I'm trying to contain myself.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Go ahead, Amy.
I just wanted to.
Yeah, no problem.
Show what I was talking about earlier.
You get
take
better
care of
and.
yourself.
I will. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Amy. Hang in there.